We are discussing a super fun collab with Lottie London and Vampire Diaries today. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this is the last day of our really long heat streak we've been having, so I had to film this a little bit of a different way. I'm sorry. I wanted to get this review up for you guys today, and it's really hot in my office, so I had to film with my door open and a fan running and everything else. But we are still going to discuss this, and I'm actually really excited for this collab. It's a nice Halloween collab. I know there are very few brands that actually do Halloween collabs, and this one seems like a very fun one. So I did not pick up everything from this collab, but I picked up some really fun stuff that I'm actually kind of digging. And the main thing that I picked up is going to be the Team Damon and the Team Stefan palettes. Now these are super cute. They do magnetize together, and the Team Damon one is definitely the more dark bad boy type palette that I absolutely love. It actually has a duochrome right here. This is a blue with a purple shift to it, and I had such a hard time trying to film so I could show you guys that flip that shadow has, but it's a stunning shade. This, I have to say, is probably my favorite palette. And then we have the Team Stefan palette here, and this one is going to be more of your everyday wear type of palette. And this green shade here, you guys, as you'll see in the swatches, is not the best shade ever. I actually, the swatches that you guys are seeing right now, had to swatch that shade like 6 times just to get it built up like that. Now, when I did use it today, I did spray the brush, and it does have a little bit more pigment that way, but this green is very disappointing. So if you're gonna buy this palette for this green, I don't recommend that. This is a really fun product, and I will tell you, when I swatched it yesterday on my palm here, it actually stained. This was from yesterday, this pink right here, and you guys, I swatched it and was a little worried about it, but this is actually quite fun. So this is the Vampire Diary Love Sucks pH Changing Lip and Cheek Stick. And it looks like this really deep purple, almost black shade here. Now you'll see as I'm applying it to the brush, it does come out this deep purple. And I do have it as a blush today, and it's really pretty. So I put this on, and then I powdered my face, and it did take down the color just a little because of the way that I used it. But it is a really good stick, and I actually also have it on my lips today. I have no idea why it turned this bright Barbie pink on my hand here when I swatched it. I'm actually gonna swatch it again. So this is kind of the color it comes out like to start with. Is going to be like this deep purple shade, and then this is the brush I used to apply it today. So I'm just gonna use that to kind of dab it out there, and as you'll see, it turns into almost this magenta, like pink shade there for color comparison. So I'm gonna make that stain even worse at this point in time. But I was really worried when I swatched this yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna put that on my cheeks and it's gonna be like this shade on my cheeks. It's not. It's a very pretty, very faint, very nice, it can be built up. I didn't try to build it up. Again, I was a little bit scared of this one, but I also have it on my lips today, and it is not that bright Barbie pink. Like, you would think those are almost 2 different shades right there. This here and this one here. So this is more of a berry color right here, where this is more of a bright pink. So it really can pull 2 different shades. When I put it on my cheeks, as you'll see, it was definitely more pink than berry, but on my lips, it's more berry. This next one, I did a short on yesterday, and I will have that linked down below. But this is the Blood Drip Lip Tint in the shade Bitten. And it actually has 2 of these. I believe the other shade is Witches. I did not pick up the other one. And it really does kind of look like a vial of blood. It is not. And they do put the plasticky applicator in this. so it's clear and you don't really see it and it doesn't take away from the aesthetic. I think that's kind of cool that they did it that way. And this color here, as you'll see, is almost just a light pink. There's not much to it. Now, I do think that that also is going to depend on how much of the red on the applicator when you do it, because every time you pull it out, you're going to get more red, less red. So I do believe that that will have a little bit of a say in what color it does come out. And as you can see, I've just dipped it in and out a couple of times, and this the clear does turn pink. So I'm assuming you can mix it up. I didn't mix it up, but it's a really fun lip product, and I actually thought that was kind of cool and a more unique product, which is not something you see every day. The last thing that they have in the collection is going to be the False Lash Effect Mascara. Now, I did wear this yesterday and I put it on again today so I could go ahead and give you guys a little bit more of a review. This does not flake or smudge on me and my active lifestyle if you guys are curious. I do like this. This is definitely a more drier formula. It is not going to be one of those really wet ones that you blink and it gets everywhere. So this is kind of what the wand looks like there. Look how bright pink that is. Okay, anyway, so this is what the wand looks like. It's not very bristly, as you guys will see with me applying it. I did poke my eye out because, as we all know, I cannot apply a mascara without poking my eye out. It's just impossible. It's impossible for me to do. So that is the collection that I got. They did have other lip products, and of course they had their clicky heart-shaped ones. What is that called? I'll have it on the screen. And of course another one of those that I did not pick up. But these are the main ones that I wanted to get, are these little palettes here. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how I got this eye look. I did use Damon for this eye here. And I did use the Team Stefan one for this eye here. So let me go ahead and show you how I got this look, and I will be back to tell you what I think about this collab. All right, you guys, for this collab, I am Team Damon all the way. So I love this palette here. This is definitely the more unique from the two. I love the Daylight Ring shade. It is a blue with a purple flip to it. I love the Hello Brother shade. It's like a gunmetal with a lot of sparkle to it. I absolutely love that. I did not use the shade Compel in the eyeshadow look today, but I do absolutely think that is going to be a gorgeous shade. The swatches, oh, they were like beautiful. Mystic Falls was definitely a little bit more of a satin-based shimmer. It's not as punchy as Daylight or Compel, and Moonstone makes a great inner corner highlight. This black here does come out, as you saw in the application, a little bit more gray. This shade right here is also a standout for this palette. I love Sire Bond. This is just, it's perfect. It's the perfect blending out shade for this darker shade here. I think it is absolutely stunning on the eye. I'm in love with this look and the way it came out. Absolutely Team Damon palette all the way. Team Stefan palette. If I was gonna say you should skip one, this would probably be it, unless of course you want the magnetizing them together, because that's kind of cool. Like, yeah, well, okay. But if you were getting it to use the shadows, Team Stefan is definitely the one I would skip. This green did not perform in the slightest. This, where is it? This Ripper shade did not come out as deep as I thought it would in the pan. Compulsion was okay. I did like it to blend out the Ripper shade. I think the blending of these two mattes together were gorgeous. On my lower lash line on this eye, I do have a Ripper and Steak mixed together. This green is just a dud. I mean, you might be able to use it as a topper, but you guys, I like dug my brush into that, and it just didn't perform. It didn't perform. So this palette is not exactly, like, the color story is gorgeous. If this would perform, I think it gives you a lot of options. However, I do think that this one would be one that I would skip if I didn't want the pair of them. This right here, definitely another standout from this line. I used the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to apply. It did stain my brush purple. That's okay. This is glorious. I love the berry tone on the lips. I love the pink flush it gives. This is definitely another standout product. Aesthetically, I would say this is another win. And as you guys saw, it started mixing together, but it is starting to separate again. So I don't know if the red and the clear are made to stay separated, but it seems like it's still separating here. I'm gonna leave it set, and I will let you guys know if the clear and the red actually mix together or separate again. This is really comfortable on the lips, very pillowy, very cushiony. It feels a lot like the Monsters University Randall Lip Oil on the lips. If you guys have that collection, that's kind of a comparison for you. And this mascara I actually really like. It does not give me as much volume as the Joa High Roller Legendary Mascara that I just recently used, but I do like this mascara, and you guys, it's pretty, and it looks really, really good with the looks. So the standout products that I really think that if you're gonna pick up something from the line that you should get are gonna be these four, plus the little clicky lip things. If you guys like that formula from them, I'm not a huge fan of them. It's like lip gloss in a stick. If you guys like that, they did come out with, I believe, 2 colors of that I did not pick up, but if you guys are into that, that is definitely one that I would say you should pick up. And that is going to be my review for this collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this real quick review on the Vampire Diaries Lottie London collection. It's a really cute collection, you guys. Let me know down below if you're Team Stefan or Team Damon, and let me know which eye look you like better, or neither. If you don't like either of them, you can let me know that too. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.